According to Young and the Restless spoilers, Audra Charles, Zuleika Silver, is pleading with someone, and Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, is taking a significant risk. As is customary on the day of the early edition, we will discuss the remainder of this week before delving into the upcoming week. Kane Ashby, Billy Flynn, called off the Abbott.com launch party on Wednesday, September 10. He said that he was doing this as a favor to Billy. He still views him as a brother, so he doesn't want him to launch this new company only to have Victor Newman, Eric Braeden, steal it from him. Michelle Stafford's character, Phyllis Summers, barged in and said that Kane had an AI program that could destroy any business. How did Phyllis know? Kane wanted to know. He believes she was informed by Victor and Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow. Kane maintained that in order to prioritize his family, he had abandoned his ambitious takeover aspirations. Phyllis wasn't sure though. Kane disclosed that Victor Newman attempted to use this AI program against Jabot as a form of blackmail and proposed that they all cooperate against Victor. Then, Phyllis described the AI's operation to Billy Abbott and Sally Spectra. Courtney Hope, it is not regarded as an external hack, as it ruins a company's finances and provides evidence that points the finger at within employees. Because Victor is observing him, Kane is offering this AI program to Phyllis, Billy, and Sally to use against Victor while he remains out of it. Billy Abbott received a message from Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, inquiring as to why the Abbott.com launch party was called off and why Billy failed to inform him directly. Diane Jenkins, Susan Walters, questioned whether Billy's cancellation was due to a dubious arrangement he had made with Kane. Jack had to answer reporters' calls while stating that he had no comment over the non-launch. Billy had yet to return his call. Jack wanted to know what was happening, so he left Billy another message. Diane continued to have serious doubts about her brother-in-law's actions. In the meantime, Jack and Diane were questioned by Kyle Abbott, played by Michael Mealer, about the cancellation of the launch. Additionally, Kyle informed them that he believes Holden Novak, Nathan Owens, is chasing Claire, and that Claire Grace Newman, Haley Aaron, was furious with him. Diane held Audra Charles, Zuleika Silver, responsible for all of the negative events that are occurring. According to Kyle, Audra may have ultimately received what she desired, the breakup between him and Claire. Kyle doesn't want that. However, he believes that's where he and Claire are going, and Holden's meddling is partly to blame. Kyle thought about how much it hurt him that Claire was angry with him. After that, he confronted Holden and scolded him for drinking with Claire. Holden responded, "Claire gets to decide who she spends time with," to Kyle's advice to stay away from Claire. Holden told Kyle that he had supported Claire following Cole's passing, and after Kyle had disappointed her with this Audra situation. Holden cautioned Kyle from accusing him. They were conversing when Claire walked in. Holden informed her that Kyle had advised him to avoid her. When Kyle mentioned that Holden worked for Kane and was close to Audra, Claire lost it. Holden promised to persuade Audra to stop pursuing Kyle and Claire. Holden was attempting to sabotage their relationship because he wanted to be with her on Young and the Restless. Kyle informed Claire. When Claire discovered Holden at the park, she apologized to Kyle for saying what he had said. Claire questioned him once more about Holden and Audra's activities in Los Angeles. When Holden warned that Claire wouldn't see him the same way once he told her the truth, Claire opened up to him about her own shady past and criminal activities. Holden then told Claire Grace Newman that he could no longer keep his affections for her a secret. Jack meets Billy Abbott on Thursday, September 11th, and demands answers. With his substantial financial investment in Abbott.com, Jack is curious as to why the launch was canceled. Billy didn't bother to inform him himself, and why. Billy is probably going to tell Jack about Kane's AI software and the idea of using it to harm Victor, and why Kane suggested against starting the new media business at this time. By providing Sally unnecessary and unwanted counsel, Phyllis irritates her. Phyllis might try to work with Billy, but she told Sally to back off and let the adults deal with this. Phyllis may be wary about putting any trust in Kane, or she may be fully committed because it presents an opportunity to conspire with Billy against Victor. In addition, Sharon Newman, Sharon Case, learns a secret from Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow. Additionally, Nick might explain Kane's AI program to Sharon and its functions. Victor and Michael Baldwin, Christian Jules Leplig, speak on Friday, September 12th, about their falling out over Michael leaving his position as Victor's fixer and attorney. It appears that Victor wants Michael to take the position with Kane, most likely so that Michael may assist Victor with espionage. To be honest, there's a chance Michael will consent. Kane gets someone else to support him by finding an ally. This may be Sally, Billy, or Jack, or it could be Michael, who would be a phony ally. We shall see. Sally ponders a moral conundrum. She founded Abbott.com after leaving Marchetti. However, Kane is now stating that they shouldn't start the business, which leaves Sally Spectra in a difficult situation. Will she wish to take part in this illicit AI plot to target Victor? I don't think so, but Billy will most likely be right there, registering for it. And Sally is going to have trouble with it. Kane will keep up his covert scheme against Victor over the week of September 15 to 19. Billy still wants Chancellor. Thus, it is likely that both Phyllis and Billy will want to collaborate with Kane to punish Victor. By the way, Jessica Walton's character Jill Abbott will soon be in town in person. In addition, I question whether Billy will enlist Jack in this anti-Victor scheme. Jack has already informed Diane that he is so angry at Victor for what he has done to Kyle that he is prepared to use hardball to put an end to Victor's actions. When it comes to his work with Kane, and whether or not he will be a double agent, Michael takes a chance. Sally finds herself torn between what Billy is asking of her and Abbott.com. Kane has clean hands because he will be turning over this AI program, so he isn't really taking any chances. When Sally quit her job as a designer, she didn't sign up for this. Billy is prepared to take a chance. Will Jack, though, play it with him? Because Kane didn't fully explain what he was getting into with this new AI project. Phyllis finds it difficult to work with him. In order to avoid having to deal with Phyllis, I wonder whether Kane is pressuring her to work with Billy. Whether so, is it his fault? Chelsea Lawson Newman, Melissa Claire Egan, and Adam Newman, Mark Grossman, will soon have to deal with Billy's antics. Adam will probably either produce another sensational article on Billy, or just brag about him personally as a result of Abbott.com's failure to launch. Michael keeps something from Tracy Bregman's character Lauren Fenmore. Audra begs Nate Hastings, played by Sean Dominic, to return her. And at last, Holden tells Claire about his relationship with Audra and that dubious transaction in Los Angeles. The Young and the Restless offers a compelling fusion of ambition, treachery, and genuine feeling in Genoa City during the week of September 15 to 19, 2025. While Audra Charles, Zuleika Silver, faces her past and present in a moving plea that could change her course, Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, finds himself at a crossroads and makes a bold step that could change his future. Ever the risk-taker, Billy Abbott finds himself at a crossroads as he mulls over a big business choice. He makes the audacious decision to collaborate with the mysterious Kane Ashby, Billy Flynn, who introduces him to Aristotle Dumas, a strange person. This partnership has its own set of risks and uncertainties, but it also promises significant benefits. Billy's family, especially Jack Abbott, Peter Birdman, is worried about his relationship with Kane and the possible consequences for Abbott Communications as tensions increase. Jack urges Billy to reevaluate the alliance as his protective instincts take over. Billy, however, is adamant about his choice since he is ambitious and wants to show himself. At a dramatic encounter between Billy and Jack at the end of the week, secrets are revealed and allegiances are put to the test. Billy's risk might either strengthen his standing among Genoa City's business elite, or have unanticipated repercussions that impact not just his professional life, but also his interpersonal ties. Audra Charles, meantime, struggles with the fallout from her recent behavior and the ensuing emotional upheaval. Audra is at a crossroads, seeking clarity and penance after becoming entangled in a complicated web of relationships and machinations. Audra reaches out to a confidant in a poignant moment, sharing her regrets and future aspirations. Her appeal is heartfelt and reveals a sensitive side that the audience hasn't seen in its whole yet. In addition to illuminating Audra's internal conflicts, this poignant interaction lays the groundwork for future partnerships and reconciliations in the next episodes. In addition to the main plots, the week of September 15 to 19 sees a number of individuals deal with their own difficulties, while other Genoa City citizens face personal and professional challenges that are entwined with the primary narratives. Victor Newman, Eric Braeden, continues to wield his influence. The complex power dynamics and relationships inside the society weave a dramatic tapestry that keeps viewers engrossed in what is happening. Billy and Audra's decisions over the week of September 15 to 19 are expected to have a significant impact on Genoa City and represent a turning point in their lives. The stage is set for dramatic developments that will enthrall viewers in the upcoming episodes as secrets are revealed and alliances are put to the test.